The regular season is coming to a close and we've got two teams looking for victories. Before that happens, the San Neophoenix travel and visit the SHINSHU Brave Warriors here this Sunday afternoon. We'd like to welcome everybody to the White Ring Arena as the San Neophoenix come into town as they look to be able to take a victory here over the SHINSHU Brave Warriors. Both these squads faced each other yesterday, and the SHINSHU Brave Warriors won that one with a score of 78-68. The Brave Warrior fans, they're in their yellow jerseys, yellow colors, and the San Neophoenix, they do have some fans who have traveled over here, and they're the ones in the red. The San Neophoenix, after that loss yesterday, are going to today's game with a 5-game losing skid. Let's take a look at the team standings first. You have the SHINSHU Brave Warriors there in 6th spot, 24-26. They just might be able to sneak into the playoffs, but they're going to have to upend Mikawa to be able to do that. But taking a look at the other side, there are also Akita and Shibuya with 28 and 31 wins respectively. So that might be out of the cards. The San Neophoenix are out of it, but they want to be able to finish this campaign on a winning note. It didn't happen yesterday. They lost by 10. When you take a look at the SHINSHU Brave Warriors, a lot of heroes in yesterday's win. They had Marshall with 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. McHenry with 16 points, 1 assist, and 5 rebounds. So Wayne doing so well for his squad together with Anthony. And here are some of the highlights. They go inside. Elias Harris will score. Steal there by Max Hisatake. Sidestepping move and then slams it through. Slowly but surely, Max getting a little bit more comfortable here with his squad, but there's another big dunk there from Wayne Marshall. They're going to leave that open three, and knocking it down is Marshall. Here's Marshall inside that paint. He can find the open man, and Josh Hawkinson knocks that one down. Let's take a look at the numbers from yesterday. 14 turnovers for both these squads. In terms of the shooting from the field, much better from 2. Were the Brave Warriors also from 3. That's a major factor in why they won the ball game. Free throws, not too much. Only 8 given to SHINSHU, 11 given to San Neophoenix. Points in the paint, just about even. Bench points, also just about even. Well, some minor adjustments need to be made here by the San Neophoenix if they want to come away with a victory. Yesterday, they were led by Justin Knox with 20 points, 7 boards, and 1 assist. While Elias Harris finished with 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 dimes. For the Filipino fans following the career of 30 Ravena, 30 yesterday with 2 points, 1 board, and 5 assists. As we take a look at the lineup of the SHINSHU Brave Warriors, their Asian quota import is not there in the lineup. That's Jaemin Yang. But they're old reliables, of course. Number 24, Josh Hawkinson. Number 30, Wayne Marshall, and number 55, Anthony McHenry. Not to mention one of their main stalwarts, Yuta Okada. At one point in time here in the season, as we take a look at the numbers here of Josh Hawkinson, he was playing at an MVP level. Shooting guard, point guard, Yuta Okada, standing 6'3". He was actually the Rookie of the Year in 2018-2019, so they're expecting really big things from this young man, not just this season, but in the seasons to come. On the other side, for the San Neophoenix, they are led by 30 Ravenna, their Asian quota import. They have their other imports, of course, Justin Knox, number 13, number 20, Elias Harris, and number 26, Shota Tsuyama, was a big addition for this squad coming from Alvark Tokyo. But unfortunately for Tsuyama, he's been coming in and out of the lineup. Tsuyama's numbers yesterday: 6 points, 1 rebound, and 3 assists. Here is number 13, one of the gentlemen we talked about, Justin Knox. We had another import before in Robert Carter, but he had to leave for the States to undergo surgery, and so they brought in Max Hisatake, who you saw earlier in the highlights with a slam dunk. But our focal point will be that gentleman there and his matchup against Josh Hawkinson. You see the numbers brought to you there by Justin Knox. Pretty good averages. 13 points. If you really look at it, he's improved that because in the first half of the season, he was only averaging 10 points. Well, I guess a lot more expected of him here, especially with the fact that Robert Carter, who likes to be able to score, is not here to help out. Max Hisatake, more of a rebounder and a defensive specialist. As we take a look at the 3 officials handling proceedings, we've got referee Ueda, referee Kitazawa, and referee Kumagai. Are the fans excited here at the weight ring for this matchup because they're hoping that their team gets back-to-back victories here this weekend. And now let's start with the player intros, and we're going to start off first with the starting 5 for the Sannen Neophoenix. Coach Taishiro Shimizu starts with 30 Ravenna. That's him there. They also have number 13, Justin Knox. They've got number 20, Elias Harris. Number 28, Kazuma Tsuya. And number 32, they have Morihisa Yamauchi. So once again, one of their key additions in Shota Tsuyama coming off the bench here today. That gentleman on your screens, Tsuya, one of the few holdovers from last season. Yamauchi came from Shibuya last season. And there's their head coach, Taishiro Shimizu, who took over in the middle of this conference in place of Coach Branislav Vicentich. And now, we got all the fanfare for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Other venues will at least acknowledge the other members of the team, but here they go straight to the starting 5, and there is your coach, Coach Michael Katsuhisa. And they're starting out with number 11, Ko Kumagai, number 12, Louis Kurihara, number 24, Josh Hawkinson, who we talked about, number 31, Kazuya Mitsui, and number 50, Wayne Marshall. There are your starters for both these squads. Again, looking at the top performers from yesterday. For Shinshu, top scoring with 20 points was Marshall, McKenny with 16, Hawkinson with 14, Okada coming off the bench with 10, and Mitsui had 6. Kumagai, their starting point, had 5 assists yesterday and 5 rebounds. For the San and Neophoenix, Knox had 20, Harris had 14, Hisatake had 13 points. That's a good scoring night for Max. He also had 7 rebounds. That's expected. Tsuyama had 6 points, 1 rebound, and 3 assists. And we talked about 30 Ravenna's contribution of 2 points, 1 board, and 5 dimes. And that squad of the San and Neophoenix still on the bench there, getting some last-minute instructions. Good look there at Justin Knox. And here we have the Shinshu Brave Warriors looking for back-to-back victories here this weekend. This essentially will be the start of the final week of the elimination phase, and then we move on to the championship. Here in the B-League, the playoffs are called the championship, and that's what all teams, number 1, aspire for, to make it to the next phase, and then, of course, progress all the way to the finals, and then possibly take home that title. There's Kumagai. And the fans now here inside White Ring on their feet. Because we're starting out one of the few final encounters they're going to see this squad until we open once again in October. We're underway. Kumagai out to Hawkinson. It was a very close game yesterday. And the San Neophoenix, they know that they're capable of winning this one. Nice bounce pass. Caught napping on defense there with the San Neophoenix, and Mitsui scores the first points. It's now 2-0 for Shinshu. They really used that shot clock very well. They ran it all the way down. Yamauchi on the outside. Harris left open. And a foul's going to be called there on Josh Hawkinson. That's an early foul. Elias Harris can hit that outside shot, but he likes to operate inside the paint a little bit more. He's got that deft footwork that we should be seeing on display here this afternoon. There's Harris once again against Hawkinson. Does he try to attack? Get another foul. He'll give it up. 30. Didn't have a good scoring night yesterday. We'll give it up. Floater's gonna work. And we're tied at 2. Justin Knox was waiting in the wing. Both these teams with good offensive thrusts. Open 3. Not going to be knocked down there. Kurihara had a good look. 30. Will try to create once again for his team. Gives it up to Harris. Open 3. Tsuya can hit that. That rims out. That's a good look though. And Tsuya's got to take those whenever he's got the opportunity. Kumagai in no hurry whatsoever. Trying to get it inside. Active hands by the San Neophoenix. They're playing much better defense here compared to what they showed, especially in the 4th period yesterday. 30 all over the place for his squad. 30 wrapping up his 2nd season here in Japan. Getting inside. That's going to rim out. That was close for Okada. He's 0 for 2 from the field. 30 once again. 30 puts up a 3. Hits! 30 Ravenna wants to be able to start heating up early to make up for that dismal 2 points he had yesterday. He's got 3 already. And it's a 3-point lead enjoyed by Sanen at 5-2. Kumagai will give it up, get it right back. Kumagai into the heart of the defense. Will kick it out. Open 3, stepping away from the defense. That's short. Knox collects. There's going to be a foul inside. That's going to be on number 50, Wayne Marshall. That's going to be 2 fouls. 1 each on their imports. 1 on Hawkinson, 1 on Marshall. Let's see if Sanen makes a conscious effort of attacking that part. Those 2. Nice handoff, extra pass. Bring it up and down. Justin Knox now has 4 points. And it's a 5-point lead enjoyed by the San Neophoenix at 7-2. Kumagai brings it down, puts up an early shot and hits. You feel he can get that shot every single time he wants because of that speed. Tsuya will give it up. They go inside. Couple of up and under moves. It works. And Knox has 6 points. And the lead is back up to 5. Kumagai calling out the play. Foul's going to be called to Yamauchi, and an early entry here for the gentleman we were talking about, Shota Tsuyama. That's going to be the first personal foul on Yamauchi and the first team foul for the San Neophoenix. And there is the gentleman we were talking about, Shota Tsuyama. And he checks in for Yamauchi. Quite surprising, only 3 minutes in. They send it to the wings. Kumagai for 3 will come up short. Nice rebound there by Knox. Knox now has got 6 points. And also 3 boards. 30 Ravenna inside, tries to put it up high. Will miss. Kumagai pushes it down. In no hurry here. Shinshu, they look inside, that's a great pass. But he was a little bit too deep inside and he'll miss. Talking about Marshall. Tip will land with Marshall. He saves it. And here comes Kurihara and company. Max Isatake gonna check in. Early subs here. It's gonna stay here on this end. Coach Tashiro doesn't like the call. 30 there, a little bit of frustration there, slamming his hands on the court. 4 minutes gone here in the first period. Still a 5-point lead enjoyed here by the San Neophoenix at 9-4. McKenny's going to check in for Wayne Marshall. Kumagai looking for space. Forced to put that one up, and I think a foul is going to be called. It might not be on Hisatake, that might be on Tsuyama. Now they want to work on their defensive assignments there on the side. First personal foul would be called on number 22, Max Hisatake from the back. Which is quite surprising because he's a taller man. But they say they got him with the body. We talked about the numbers of Kumagai yesterday. He didn't score, but he had 5 assists and 3 rebounds in that victory. Today, I guess he feels he needs to score a little bit more. He now has that jumper and those 2 free throws for 4 points. Chance of defense here at White Ring. Defense. 30 from the 15-foot line will hit. He's got 5 points. He just gets to his space, rises and hits. Back to a 5-point lead for the San Neophoenix. Mark Henry. Hawkinson on the outside. Pass straight to Ravenna. Looking for Hisatake. Hisatake rises and hits. And a timeout will now be called by the Shinshu Brave Warriors as they trail by 7, 13-6. Welcome back to the action, coming to you from the White Ring, the home of the Shinshu Brave Warriors, as they look to get back-to-back victories here against the San Neophoenix as the regular season comes to a close. Not today, but this week. Perfect pass. McHenry inside, fields it, and gets the 2 points. That's a well-run play. Coming off that timeout. Leads down to 5. Sanen with possession though. Okada is checked in for the first time. For the boys in red, and a nice handoff there for Justin Knox. Justin Knox has 8 points to go with 3 boards. Okada with a dime immediately upon his entry. Okada, Yuta that is not as aggressive as I've seen him early in the season. Hawkinson, jump hook's not going to work. It falls in the hands of Okada. That might have been a travel, but they're going to say because of the bump, a foul will be called on Kokumagai. You could see Tsuyama got a little bit surprised by the presence there of Kumagai, but before he traveled, the refs say there was body contact. Still a 7-point lead again, enjoyed by the San and Neophoenix, matching their biggest of the ball game. Coming in is number 9, Yusei Sugiura. Some chance of defense, but it seems like the fans are a little bit surprised about the fact that their squad is down and down early. That's going to be a foul there, called on number 15, Reo Maeda. And with 3:52 remaining in the first, already in the penalty are the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Let's see if Sanen takes advantage. We showed you the numbers at the top of the coverage, and the free throw numbers were not crucial to either team for the victory. A traveling violation is going to be called there on Yuta Okada. He's really struggled in the second half of the season. Coming back in will be Wayne Marshall. Taking a seat is Josh Hawkinson. That's the gentleman we're talking about. He needs to come up with big numbers every night for his team to have a better chance of victory. So they've got at least 4 notables. Jamin Yang, one of their Asian quota imports, is not in harness today. Knox having a pretty good day. Goes to the fall away. That's going to be short. Okada with the rebound, pushes it forward. McHenry inside. Overshoots twice. Will miss. Sorry, misses there for Anthony McHenry. Hisatake actually was giving him the basket already. Max here. Kicks it out. Sugiura can hit that 3 and does. 18-8 is our tally. Now a 10-point advantage for the visiting squad. Wanting to make up for that 10-point loss they suffered yesterday. Can they do it? It's only the first period. 3 minutes remaining here in the opening canto. Kumagai, good fake. Hits that shot. He's got 6 points. Looking to score a little bit more here today compared to yesterday, wherein he had 5 assists, but no points. Sugiura will attack, kicks it out. Tsuyama for 3, that rattles through. And it's now an 11-point advantage at 21-10. Kenny with the release pass. Yuta will be fouled there. So it's Okada up against Okada. That's Shingo Okada in red and Yuta Okada in blue. Only the second team foul of the San and Neophoenix. Yamauchi will check back in. There's a nice look at the veteran. Well, a while ago you saw Atsuya Ota. He's 37-year-old, but they then focused on the gentleman who just picked up the foul, Shingo Okada. That's Ota. His team actually only had 4 holdovers from last season. Ravenna, Ota, Okada, and Tsuya. Incursion's not going to work. Off and running once again. Might have been a travel there from Yamauchi. They let it go. Sugiura will make his move up against McHenry. Forces it up, will miss. Marshall with the rebound. Marshall looking for some space, trying to attack the veteran. Nothing happening there. Okada for three, yes! That was straight and true. And now a timeout would be called by the San Neophoenix. Coach Shimizu feels that with Yuta Okada now finding his range, they must need to change up their defense. Under a minute and a half remaining here. Let's see the San Neophoenix try to take it inside that paint. To take advantage of the foul trouble that the Shinshu Brave Warriors are facing. Ota, a little bit too strong and that whirling hook. He should have just tried to create space against a smaller individual. Lost possession. Sugiura on the break. Will try to challenge, will and succeed. 22. Check that, 23-13 is now our tally. Back to a two-digit advantage here for the San Neophoenix. Under a minute remaining here in the first. Yuta looks for space. That was a wild shot. Will they be looking for a 2-for-1? No, they won't. They want to set this one up, and that's a wise decision, realizing the fact that their opponents are in the penalty. Yamauchi needs to make his move. Elias Harris will rattle that one down, and it's now a 12-point advantage at 25-13. Time down to 2 seconds. There's a steal. Yamauchi puts up a prayer. That was a wild one. But in the end, these first 10 minutes belong to the San Neophoenix, and they have silenced this crowd here at White Ring as they lead 25-13. To get some numbers there, comparative stats of the Shinshu Brave Warriors and the San Neophoenix as compared to the rest of the league. And you can see exactly where they're at. Not really stellar numbers, and that's one of the main reasons why these two teams are not atop the standings. Yamauchi bring it down to start the second period. Sugiura also in the ball game. He's in the corner waiting for it, but a quick attack not going to be successful there from number 23. That's Ryota Hanzawa, one of their special designated players. Again, a special designated player in the B-League are players that are still in college, but they're signed to a contract, and since the college season is out, it gives these young players a chance to be able to play daily with pros, and if given the opportunities, similar to what happens here to Hanzawa. He's on the floor, playing professionally here in the B-League. Nice rebound there, McHenry a little bit too strong. Hawkinson trying to get in the way. 12-point lead here for the San Neophoenix entering the second period. Look at yesterday's encounter, there were not too many fouls called, but here today, getting to early foul trouble was Shinshu, but Sanen didn't take advantage. Well, they didn't need to because they were hitting their shots anyhow from the outside. Yamauchi hands it down. Ota! He was just looking for a foul there. Referees not blowing their whistle. Hawkinson outside. McHenry also outside. Check that, that's Marshall. Turnover is going to be called there on Reo Maeda. Elias Harris, not really a good scoring night for him. He's got 2 points only and 1 rebound and 1 assist. But now he's in the floor. In fact, he's the lone import. He should be the focal point of the offense. Let's see if they run it through him. He's running decoy though. Finds Ota. Ota can hit that jumper. Does! The veteran Atsuya Ota, standing 6'8", 37 years old, and it's going to be the second personal foul called there on Wayne Marshall. Let's see if they try to tweak their offense to run something through Ota once again, because chances are Marshall will just give him the shot. Ota will miss on that free throw. It's a 14-point lead though at 27-13. No movement yet on the scoreboard for the Brave Warriors here in the second period. Hawkinson. Marshall trying to make his move against a double team. Gets denied. Ota there with the block shot. Harris off and running. Now they'll set it up. Harris sets up a three. Hits! A timeout will have to be called by the Shinshu Brave Warriors. The San Neophoenix hitting from all spots on the floor, and they're now up by 17. Coming off that timeout, let's see if Coach Michael Katsuisa is able to get something from his boys offensively. Yuta looking for space, gives it up. Nice swarming defense shown here by the boys in red, and a foul is going to be called. That will be foul number 1 on Shota Tsuyama. Second team foul in the San Neophoenix. 30 Ravenna going to make his re-entry. Pretty good game so far scoring wise. He's got 5 points. Yuta. They send a quick double. That's going to leave an open teammate, but they're able to recover. Nice pass. Easy slam there for Marshall. That's the way you want to do it. Move that ball around, make the defense work, and look for the best shot available. That time it was an easy dunk. That's going to cut the lead down to 15. Harris coming off that 3. Faked it. Misatake in also. Harris puts it up. Long rebound. Okada. And look for his shot. It's not available. Tsuyama was all over him. Then he cuts. Puts it up. Will miss though. He's trying. Just can't get anything to drop here. He does have 3 points. Steal there for Yuta. We'll give it up. Get it right back. That's good passing. Okada with a shot. He's got 6 now. No timeout going to be called here by Coach Shimizu. So their lead has been cut down now to just 12. They've given up 2 threes. That's a nice look inside. Hisatake. That's not going to drop. Sorry, missed there from Max. Shinshu trying to bring this down to just a single point deficit. That's another 3. No timeout going to be called yet here. 3 threes have gotten them to within 9. 30. And an offensive foul is going to be called there in Hisatake. This should be a good timeout for the San Neophoenix to talk things over. Not to mention the fact that you might want to try to break the momentum here of the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Well, a quick change is going to be made here. Looks like Hisatake will be replaced. Well, they want to review something. I don't think this is an unsportsmanlike foul. Or they're reviewing if it's a 3 or if it's a 2. Could have actually also been a traveling violation. Clearly a 3 there. Let's see what adjustments will be made. And they're saying it's confirmed. It's a 3-point shot credited there to Yuta Okada. There was no question about that from the beginning. They just wanted to make sure. Things looking better here for Coach Michael. It's been a low-scoring second period. Shinshu has scored 5. Shinshu has scored 8. Sanen has scored 5. Back to Yuta, their main man, puts it up. He'll be short. And the defense of the San Neophoenix just stopped playing there. And Marshall said, thank you very much. The lead's down to 7. And still no timeout here called by Coach Taishiro. 30. 15-footer. A little bit too strong. He'll track that one down. He guides it to his teammate, but I don't think Justin Knox was ready for it. Still no timeout, so I guess from Sandin's point of view, they'll be happy to just get to the technical timeout. Kazuma Chuya will check back in. 5:10 remaining here in the second period. Kumagai goes all the way. That's going to bring us to the exact 5-minute mark. No, check that. It is at 5:01, so they let it play on. Thought it was going to be a technical timeout called already. They say play on. I'm not quite sure this works in favor of the San Neophoenix. They've been struggling to score. Tsuya will kick it out. Harris with the floater. Yes! And that's going to bring us to a break. A badly needed basket there for the San Neophoenix. Their lead once stood at 17. It is now at 7. Past the midway point of the second period. Decent lead here by the San Neophoenix as they try to upend the Shinshu Brave Warriors after falling yesterday 78-68. They built a lead of as much as 17, but that lead has been cut down. Harris kicks it out. Yamauchi. Extra pass. Knox for 3. He'll come up short. Well, they got the shot they were looking for. Just couldn't knock it down. Under 4 to be played here before the halftime break. Marshall backs it inside. Hawkinson for 3. That rims out. Nice rebound for Knox. Gives it to 30, and 30 is going to let Yamauchi play the 1. Yamauchi all around the world. Gives it up to Ravenna. That's a good look. It's not going to drop though for Justin Knox. And the lead is still at 7 here for the San Neophoenix. Let's see if they can get some production here from Utah. Yamauchi gets in the middle. And an easy layup here for Kazuma. Lead is back up to 9. Good defensive stance put together there by the boys in red. Kumagai calling out play number 2. Gets a high pick there and gets it back. Trying to open up the space there for Marshall. He gets fouled by Tsuya. Tsuya will gladly give that up. Problem is now with 2:42 remaining, San Neophoenix in the penalty here in quarter number 2. Might be a chance for McHenry as he checks in to try to take advantage. They really need production, or at least creating some open opportunities here from Utah. Not the best of passes. McHenry for three. Not a good shot. You can see he got that not in rhythm. He was bobbling it. A poor pass, but it ends up in the hands of Hisatake. Hisatake's gonna lose it though. That's the problem with Max. Doesn't take good care of the basketball. A little over 2 minutes to be played. Utah gets away. Nice pass. Kumagai into the lane. Floater. That's a nice push against the glass. Ko Kumagai in double digits already with 10 points. That shot's gonna drop there. Looks like there's a timeout going to be called by the Shinshu Brave Warriors after that shot from Tsuya. But they say play on. 9-point lead still enjoyed by the visitors. Utah gets away. That was a couple of fakes, and then the stutter step and the layup. Yuta Okada now has 8 points. Almost a steal. 80 seconds remaining here before the halftime break. Reo Maeda will check back in. Together there with number 12, Louis Kuirihara. Now a timeout will be called here by the San Neophoenix. Coach Taishiro looking for a strong finishing kick from his boys. A minute 20 to be played before we take a short break. 30 on the outside, looking to create. Bobbles a little bit, recovers, puts up a 15-footer. Money for 30 Ravenna. He's got 7. And the lead is back up to 11 here for the San Neophoenix, approaching the 1 minute mark. Kokumagai. He's come alive scoring-wise. That's a poor foul there from Sugiura. 2 free throws gonna come the way of the Shinshu Brave Warriors. That's his second personal as well. Now, you see Coach Taishiro stressing to his boys that we don't have any more fouls to give. And you don't want to send an opponent to the free throw line, especially when you can see that they've been struggling to garner some points. Maeda takes care of both. Shingo Okada will check back in. He did quite a good job over Yuta. Let's see if he picks up that assignment once again. So Yuta Okada is not on the floor now. Box pass. Hisatake's not going to like it, and Hisatake's going to be called for a foul. That's a very poor one. He doesn't like it. It'll be nice to see that on the replay if he did make contact. That's going to be the 3rd personal foul on Max Hisatake But again, you're giving free throws to your opponents. And your opponents who have struggled to score. And you're going to send one of their better free throw shooters in Josh Hawkinson to the line. He'll get the lucky roll in the first. That's going to cut the lead down to 6. You're making it so easy here on the Shinshu Brave Warriors to come back. And the lead is down to 5. Time for a possession each. But the Shinshu Brave Warriors have fouls to give if they want to use it. They send the double. 30. Still with possession. Gives it up. They're going to have to put this one up. Tsuyama will overshoot. Time down to 7 seconds. Hawkinson gets away, but blew the layup. A chance here for Tsuyama. Biding his time. Puts up a 3. That was good line. He actually could have passed it to 30. He was in better shooting position. But in the end, not the strongest of finishes by the San Neophoenix here in the second period, because Shinshu came back strong. In fact, Shinshu won the second quarter by 7. And that's why heading into the halftime break, it's the San Neophoenix 38, Shinshu Brave Warriors 33. Welcome back to the White Ring as we have the Shinshu Brave Warriors hosting the Neophoenix. These two teams faced each other already yesterday. 10-point victory for Shinshu, 78-68. And today it seems like the Neophoenix really wanted to make sure that they take it to their opponents. 30 Ravenna with a good start. He had 5 points early in the quarter and also had that steal there. Of course, McHenry and Wayne Marshall going to work for the Brave Warriors. So with Kokumagai yesterday had 5 assists and 3 rebounds. Today in the first half, already with 10 points. He also has 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Yuta Okada, that gentleman there, finding his range late in the half. And they need him to pick up his scoring. He's not really playing at an all-star level. Sugihara will check in and score. On the outside, Elias Harris drains that 3. Kumagai, perfect handoff. That's one of his 2 dimes. Steal here. Okada gives it up, gets it right back. In the open court, stops, pops, hits that 3. 3 straight 3-pointers for the boys in blue. Got them right back in this one. They were down by 17. And all of a sudden, the lead has been cut down to just 5 at the halftime break. There's Kumagai getting away for 2. Tuya kicks it off. Harris. That stopped a 9-0 run put together by the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Good defense by Yamauchi. Will give Tuya this walk-away layup. And at the halftime break, it is 38-33 as we break down the numbers. Collectively, field goal shooting, 51% for the Neophoenix and 38% for the Shinshu Brave Warriors. When you break it down further, in 2-point distance, 56% as compared to 47%, and 40% from 3 as compared to just 27 here for the Brave Warriors. Free throws, 6 out of 6 is Shinshu, taking advantage of the free throw situations given to them, especially in that second period. Turnovers, 7 for the Brave Warriors, 4 for the Neophoenix. In terms of points in the paint, dead even at 16. In terms of the bench points, as compared to 15 for the Neophoenix. Let's take a look at the leaders. Individual-wise, Kokumagai's got 10 points. Marshall's got 5 rebounds. And Kumagai has 3 assists. On the other side, the Neophoenix have 8. They're led by 8 scoring-wise. 7 rebounds contributed by Justin Knox. And 4 assists from Yamauchi. That's the head-to-head matchup between these two individuals. 5 points so far for Hawkinson. He has actually really not looked for his shot here today. On the other side, you can see Justin Knox has taken 7 shots, has made 4, and he has 8 points here. Look at more numbers. Scoring-wise, as we mentioned, Kumagai has 10 points. Yuta Okada has 8, and Josh Hawkinson with 5. For the Neophoenix, the team that leads at the half. 8 points for Justin Knox. 30 Ravenna's got 7, the same amount of production from Elias Harris. Yesterday, 30 just finished with 2 points, 1 rebound, but he had 5 assists. Well, today doing much better. He's got 7 points and 1 dime. As we get ready to rejoin the action here. We're coming to you once again from the White Ring. And we'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining us for B.LEAGUE action. Third quarter underway. Let's see if they try to get Josh Hawkinson a little bit more involved. They swing it around. It ends up with Hawkinson. They go inside. McHenry gathers and eventually loses it. No numbers. Why did he have to pass it forward? He just said no numbers. McHenry looks inside. Hawkinson, easy two. Ravenna lost him on defense. Marshall with the assist. That cuts the lead down to just 3. 30's gonna come out and get it. And it will attack. Goes strong to the rim. 30 Ravenna now with 9 points after that layup. He's really made it his mission to score points here tonight. Hawkinson. Marshall. Utah will rattle that out. Nobody went for that rebound. And you see Elias Harris turning around saying, what is that? Everybody was just watching, and that ball actually hit the floor twice. Watch it here. 1. Hits it twice. And that's the only time actually one of the players in red, in Elias Harris, goes towards the ball, and he came up with a foul. Not quite sure why he wanted to foul. He knew he wasn't going to get there. Just play tough D. You don't want to pick up a cheap foul, especially if you're an import. Go Kumagai. That looked good. Everything but the shot, though. Five-point lead enjoyed by the San Neophoenix, and they're looking for more. They've got possession here. Yamauchi to Knox. Knox is gonna lose it though. Ray Omeda to the wing. Kumagai stops. Will be fouled there by 30. That's stutter step move. Fooled 30 there. 30 with a foul. Watch it here. Stopped a little bit. Also a little bit of acting there from Kumagai. 30 will pick up his first personal foul. Second team foul for the Neophoenix. Kumagai will miss. Kumagai looking to add to his numbers of 10 points, 2 boards, and 2 dimes. He's now at 11. Nice look at Coach Michael Katsuhisa. Their squad looking to make it back-to-back this weekend. 30. Up against Maeda. Gives it up to Yamauchi. It finds its way to Knox. Harris. Facing a quick double there. Puts up a 3. Yes! Elias Harris knocking it down. He's got double digits now at 10 points. And the lead is back up to 7. Kumagai to the wing. Utah will miss. Hawkinson with the rebound. Again, 2 individuals from the San Neophoenix just staring. Quick pass back inside. Marshall. That's clearly a foul by Knox. He was actually just wanted to stop Marshall from scoring. Marshall using that big upper body. Gets away from the contact. Scores. And it's a 3-point play opportunity here for Wayne. First personal foul going to be called there on Justin Knox. Complete that 3-point play. And that leads down to 4. Quickly down the court. Now they'll wait for the rest of the troops. Yamauchi up against Hawkinson. Hawkinson making it so tough. And a foul is going to be called there on Kumagai. That was a definite mismatch. They should have switched that when they could. Kumagai readily gives up that foul, his second. First team foul for the Brave Warriors. Here in the third. Sanen already with 3. Tsuya to Harris. Harris might lose it. He does. Are they gonna see it's a kick ball? Let's see what the ruling is. They just wanted to double check. So it's going to be a turnover. That would have been an easy 2 there. Bit of a break there for the San and Neophoenix, despite the fact that they're giving up the basketball. Turnover numbers, 8 for the Brave Warriors, 7 already for the Neophoenix. Ryota almost lost it. They got a lot of time in their shot clock. Kumagai with a floater, yes! That was really high off the glass. And the lead's down to 2. Harris trying to show his footwork, and he will be fouled there by Marshall. We talked about the fancy footwork here of Elias Harris inside that paint. That's one of his specialties. Already the 3rd personal foul on Wayne Marshall. So Anthony McHenry should be coming in the next dead ball situation. Harris, they say that's not going to count. Well, Harris actually has a good point. He was already holding on to the basketball when the buzzer sounded. That should count. That first free throw should count. That was a mistake from the table officials. Now they're going to give him 2. Now he's going to have to make both here. He says no problem. Leads back up to 3. And he misses the second. Now he can complain. That should have been 2 free throws down there for the San Neophoenix. Leads at 3. Possession, Yuta Okada. He'll bring it closer. Nice find. Ryota just put it up. It dropped. And a 3-point play in the offing here for Rayo. That's set up there by the good play incursion inside the paint by Yuta. There's Yuta. Swings a pass. Little nudge there from Yamauchi. And we could be tied at 44. And that's going to be the 4th team foul of the San Neophoenix with still 6 minutes and 16 seconds to be played in the third. Something the Brave Warriors can try to take advantage of. First and foremost, they want to tie things up, and they do. Our last tie was at 2 each. Now we're tied at 44 after a 17-point advantage enjoyed by the San Neophoenix. 30, trying to make things work and happen for his squad. We'll get to the free throw line for these 2 shots. 30 Ravenna with 9 points. He got fouled there by Rayo. Rayo picks up his second. He'll be replaced. And 2 free throws now for 30. Coming in is number 31, Kazuya Mitsui. Mitsui didn't see too much action in that first half. Let's see what he can contribute here. But first, 30. Makes his first free throw. He's really improved his free throw shooting from last season. Makes both. 30 will now be replaced by Yusei Sugiura. 30 is going to sit down with 11 points and 1 dime. Back to a 2-point lead by the San Neophoenix. But now they're in the penalty. And Yuta knows it. That's why he just strolled to the basket there. And we're tied once again at 46. It's going to be hard to clamp down. And a steal there from Yuta. He's on the break. Look at him spinning. Trying to create. Forces it up and kisses that off the glass. It's now a 2-point lead enjoyed by the Shinshu Brave Warriors. 12 points in the contest now for Yuta Okada. And a timeout will have to be called by the San Neophoenix. Defensive stop. Yuta is now taking over here in the third period. Watch this spin. Well, the defense thought he picked up the dribble, didn't. Continued to score, and now they're up by 2. Back to the action here at White Ring. 5:30 to be played here in the third period. And a good run put together by the Shinshu Brave Warriors, and now they lead by 2. They last led by 2 at 2-0. Tsuyama with a pass behind. And Hawkinson will get through with a slam. It's now a 4-point lead at 50-46. This is now the biggest lead in the ball game here for the home squad. And they're looking to make it back-to-back, and it's looking good. But nice score there by Tsuyama to cut that lead down to 2. But again, the San Neophoenix hard-pressed there defensively because their hands are tied. They're in the penalty. And that's why we talked about the fact that you can't get into early foul trouble. Coming to mind is that cheap foul put up there by Elias Harris. And here's Yuta, knowing the situation. He's got 14 points, and he says, you're not going to be able to stop me unless you foul me. Harris will try to bring it in himself, challenging McHenry. They don't send a double, and a quick spin there by Harris scores. That's going to cut the lead back down to 2. Brave Warriors should go right back to Yuta. And they do. And Yuta will attack once again. That's going to be a foul. And that's going to mean free throws. You can't stay that close to him, that far out. I know you don't want to give him easy shots, but don't give him easy shots inside the paint. Outside the 3-point area, give him a little bit of room and don't foul him. The 2 veterans coming in, the 2 holdovers from last year, Atsuya Ota and Shingo Okada will come in. Shingo Okada actually had a very good job of shackling Yuta. That's probably why he's back in there. That rattles through. And the lead's back up to 4. The San Neophoenix actually just have to ride out this wave of the third period. Tsuyama will attack, kicks it out, open three. Okada can hit that. It's not gonna drop though. Justin Knox got there first and he'll be fouled. 2 free throws coming up here. Hawkinson not doing his job boxing out there. And a foul is going to be called on McHenry on that rebound play. And now the Shinshu Brave Warriors also in the penalty. So now at this stage, let's see which team takes advantage of the other team's, shall we say, foul situation or foul trouble. $10 points now here this afternoon for Justin Knox. Kumagai will give it up, and why not look for Utah? He puts up a three. It's gonna come up short. McHenry can't tip it through. Hawkinson though, working double time inside. Another possession, brand new 14 to work with. Hawkinson with a spin, gives it out. Kumagai for three. Yes! It's now a 5-point lead enjoyed by the Brave Warriors at 57-52. Sugiura hands it off to the wrong individual. On the break, Kumagai, nice handoff. Okada. And that lead is now ballooned to 7 points at 59-52. And Coach Taishiro has seen enough. Let's see what Coach Taishiro drew up in that huddle. His team needs to score here. And rightly so, they go to the imports. Quick double. They get the open shot. Tsuyama just can't drop it though. That's a well-run play. But of course, your players have got to execute, especially those outside shots. They go up high. Hawkinson with that floater. And the lead is now at 9. Hawkinson now in double digits as well. And now chance of defense. Boy, the fans here at White Ring suddenly alive. They were quiet most of the first half. A miss there. There's suddenly a lid on the rim of the San Neophoenix. After being up by 17, they're now down by 9. Remember, they lost yesterday by 5. A poor foul going to be called there on Tsuyama. And free throws once again. Useless to apologize to the bench. You've got to know better. And you see Coach Taishiro just sits down saying, how many times do I need to remind you guys, we cannot send them to the line. Well, they've made a killing from there so far. They're 11 out of 12 for 91%. That's going to be just their second miss, but they're already up by 9. Still 2:04 to be played. You can see the fans here of the Shinshu Brave Warriors being silent, wanted to make sure that Utah made both, and he promptly missed both. It was too quiet. He got pressured. Under 2 minutes to be played. Here in the third. Can the San and Neophoenix have a strong kick? Yamauchi with a floater. Rings through. That's going to cut the lead down to 7. They're going to need more though. Elias Harris getting ready to check back in. The San and Neophoenix just playing with one import. That's actually a strategy usually employed by Coach Branislav Vicentic. And it really hasn't worked for his squad. That's going to be a turnover. No, they're going to say it was tipped there by Tsuyama. Shot clock at 13. No, we're going the other way. Here comes Elias Harris. Coming in for the very first time. Number 19, Yuta Osaki. Doesn't really play much. He's been averaging about 10 minutes on the floor. Now a chance once again for the Neophoenix to come closer. Not with a pass like that. That was given straight to the opponents. McHenry said, "Thank you very much." That might have been the easiest steal he's had in his entire career. Ray Omeda will miss. Ota with the rebound. And the San and Neophoenix will be so glad to see this quarter end. Another poor pass. That one going straight to McHenry. Again. Foul's going to be called there on Justin Knox. And again, 2 free throws going to be given. That foul, I think, is out of frustration more than anything else. He was just so disappointed at number 1, his pass a while ago, and number 2, the pass of Tsuyama. And even more free throws going to be given here. McHenry makes the first. So far, just 3 misses out of the 15 free throws given here to the Brave Warriors. They really taken advantage of the foul trouble that Sanen has found themselves in, not just here in this third period. They did the same in the second quarter. Second one rattles through. And again, the lead is back up to 9. And Coach Michael saying, "Come on, I want you guys to get us into double digits heading into the fourth. Let's see if they can." Time for a possession each. It's good defense being put up. Shot clock's down to 4. Harris puts up a hurried 3. Will miss. But he's going to be fouled there by McHenry. And that's 3 foul shots coming the way of Elias. Number 1, you don't foul a jump shooter. And number 2, you don't foul a jump shooter shooting from 3. Some substitutions as Max Hisatake will check in. Harris makes the first. .8 is the difference between the game clock and the shot clock here in the third. So expect the Shinshu Brave Warriors to be able to bring this down all the way and take the shot in the last 5-6 seconds. Seconds gonna drop. Free throw situation here. So far, 2 missed by the Neophoenix. They've had 9 attempts in total. Harris makes all three. That's going to cut the lead down to 6. And here comes Kazuma Tsuya. Well, again, Neophoenix just have to remember they can't foul. Utah's going to take over here in the final seconds. They get the switch. Up against the taller but slower Ota. Ota almost got the stop and did. 6.2 seconds remaining. More than enough time for the Neophoenix to get a shot off. And the veteran gets the job done. Oh, checking in for the first time is Matthew Aquino from the Philippines. They're trying to utilize his entire 6'9" frame. Sugiura will check in as well. They need shooters, they need gunners as they try to bring it down quickly. They want to score. Who did they give it to? Harris. Harris now making his move up against Aquino. And he's not even going to get a shot off. That was poorly executed there. You need to be able to take a shot, even a hurried one. As we enter the fourth period, it's a 6-point lead now, enjoyed by the Shinshu Brave Warriors at 63-57. And the fourth quarter is underway here at the White Ring. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us here this Sunday afternoon as the Shinshu Brave Warriors host the San En Neophoenix. Anthony Sutai with the call as we enter the final 10 minutes of play. 30 Ravenna looking for space. Might have to force that one up. Harris does. That's going to miss everything. Not the way you want to start out the fourth period, especially after a disastrous third. In the third period, Brave Warriors scored 30 and they've limited San En Neophoenix to just 19. That was a big turnaround. Open three, 30 Ravenna. No. Well, they got the open look there. That's all you can ask for as a coach. You just don't want rush shots. You want good open ones. McHenry will give it up. That's a poor foul by 30. He was beaten on the play, yes, but at the same time, he wasn't going to the basket anyhow. You cannot get into early foul trouble, especially now that you're down and you're playing catch-up. Very quickly, a minute gone here in the fourth. They get it inside to Hawkinson. Maeda. Maeda goes inside, puts it up and through. Ray Maeda is a tough individual. He's not afraid of contact. And he's now given his squad an 8-point lead. And again, chance of defense. A little bit more enthusiastic now are the fans of the Brave Warriors here at White Ring. 30. That was a fishing expedition. He got hit hard there by Maeda. You can see there, squeezed that under. Clearly a foul there on Maeda. That's going to be Maeda's third personal foul. 2 free throws now for 30. .30 easily makes the first. He now has 12 points. A far cry from his performance yesterday of just 2 points, but he did have 5 assists. But today looking to try to score a little bit more, a little bit too strong. Hisataki can't tap it to a friend. Maeda will bring it down. Hawkinson will give it up. Nice move inside. That's going to drop there for Kurihara. That's too easy. You've got to stop the man with the ball. And the lead is back up to 9, matching their biggest lead of the ball game. Foul's going to be called there. And that will be on Osaki. Second team foul on the Shinshu Brave Warriors. Now they've got to be careful because they might head into the early foul trouble situation that Sanin found themselves in. Kazuma will attack. Tries to kiss it off the glass, but Hisataki. Hisataki gets that offensive rebound, put it through, and he got fouled. Hisataki went straight up. 2 players boxing each other out, and they were both in the same team. And now the Shinshu Brave Warriors with 3 team fouls. Hisatake takes care of business. He now has 5 points. He also has 1 rebound and an assist. Hawkinson bringing it down against Harris. He's going to lose it. Hisatake flies and skies and scores. And now a timeout will be called here by the Brave Warriors. Their lead, which once stood at 9, is just down to 4. Quick hands from Max. Pushes it forward, and he can't be stopped in the open court.
交代20番に代わって13番のノックスイン。ウォリアーズボールのスローインです。
6:40 to be played. What a comeback being shown here by the boys in red. An attack inside, Maeda, that's gonna drop! Oh no, they're waving it off! And you see the look on Coach Michael. He's flabbergasted. He was looking for a 3-point play opportunity. And they're saying there was an offensive foul before that attack. And so we're going the other way. You see the bewildered look there in the face of Ryo Maeda. And now Kokumagai will check back in. I was wondering when he was going to be sent back by Coach Michael. They need his playmaking. And so now he's back, most probably for the long haul. But the lead is down to 4. Shinshu Brave Warriors already in the penalty. That's what we've been warning about. And the San Neophoenix can take advantage, but will they? Let's find out. Knox. Knox inside, a couple of moves, will come up short. And here come the Brave Warriors, looking to increase their lead if they possibly can. The pass was behind Marshall. Tsuyama hands it off. Hisatake. And that will be a backing violation. A little bit too rushed there was the offense of the Neophoenix, and there Coach Taishira knows it. All they needed to do was just settle down, look for a good shot. Well, you understand why they're trying to rush things, because they are down, but they're just down by 4 with an eternity of basketball still to be played here at just under 6 minutes. No need to rush things. Here's Kumagai. No look pass. That's a perfect pass. Finds McHenry. Exactly. Excuse me. That's Marshall in stride. Easy put back. Lead back up to 6. Hisatake issued out that poor pass a while ago. 30. Finds space. Gives it up. Hisatake. Extra pass. Tsuyama for 3. Will be short. That was a little bit too far out of his range. Now a chance for the Brave Warriors once again to increase their lead. Kumagai once again looks for space. Kumagai inside, he'll be fouled. That's going to be a personal call on Justin Knox. And that's going to make San En have their 3rd team foul here in the 4th. Also the 3rd team foul of Justin Knox. As you can see what he's trying to illustrate to the referees there, saying Kumagai really sold that call.
for 2 shots.
Exactly 5 minutes remaining in this match. Ko Kumagai is going to miss that first free throw. Not necessarily very important free throws because they are still up by 6. But you want a bigger lead heading into the final minutes. She's happy. She should be. Her team's up by 7. But Yamauchi and company with possession. 30 will give it up. Yamauchi with a floater. That's short. He pulled the string on that one. You could see it. And now, Yuta Okada back in action for the final 5 minutes. That could spell trouble here. And there you have it. A foul's going to be called on Tsuyama. Check that on Tsuya. And that will be the 4th foul which sends the San Neophoenix into the penalty as well. So now both teams in the same boat. Both teams in the penalty. And expect that gentleman right there to take advantage. Safely to Hawkinson. And a foul like that will not help their cause. And that's why Yuta's smiling. He says, thank you very much for the foul. 4th personal foul on Tsuya. And now 2 free throws coming the way of Yuta Okada. That's poor. You're already down by 7. And you're going to give the other team's best scorer a chance for 2 shots. He already has 19 points. He's found his rhythm. He struggled in the first period. But some easy free throws, some easy baskets got him back in stride. And now he's looking good. He's got 20 points. The lead is back up to 9. Yesterday it was a 10-point victory by the Shinshu Brave Warriors over this very same San Neophoenix side. And it looks like they might just make it 2 in a row. Knox inside, knocks it through. That's going to cut the lead down to 7. Kumagai calling out the play number 1, which is get it to Yuta and let him create. Here he is once again. Brings it around, brings it out, and promptly gets it back. Now they can make their move. In reality, Hawkinson's going to miss. Everybody was really looking at Yuta. Here's 30 inside. Easy layup for 30 Ravenna. He attacked the defense early and he made it count. Ravenna now with 14 points. And the lead's down to 5. Kumagai inside. Nice extra pass. Open 3. Not going to drop. It's going to fall in the hands of Kumagai though. And they're going to look for Yuta once again. Why not? Up against Tsuya, who has 4 personal fouls. Puts up a long 2. That's good defense. 30 with the board. His first rebound of the night. 30 will attack. Go through. Get denied there by Hawkinson. And Hawkinson will bring it up. To the wing. Hawkinson, the pass a little bit too high, but that's a good foul there from 30. Just making sure there was no 3-point play because that easily could have been a 3-point play there. Look at Marshall. Good fake. Well, Knox also was there to make sure there wasn't any opportunity for that. But the foul's going to be called on Knox. That should have been a foul on 30. He made contact first. But the foul's going to be given to Knox, and he's going to be in foul trouble now. 2:43 to play in this one. Wayne Marshall on the line for 2. Marshall so far has got 9 points. Still at 9 points. He's got 8 rebounds and 2 assists. Coach Michael looking around thinking of what he might want to do. His team still up. Not really a comfortable lead though. $76-60 is our tally. Under 3 to be played. Knox with a handoff to Elias. Harris against the double team. Marshall and McHenry inside. Yeah, it's a nice fadeaway shot there from Elias Harris, making that look so easy. Kumagay is going to bring it down, taking his time. They send the double. The release pass goes to McHenry. Now back to Kumagay. Kumagay for 3! That's a dagger! That's going to increase the lead to 7. 20 points now in the contest here for Kumagay. Harris tries to answer, cannot. And that might be the final foul of Justin Knox. Where does it go? Does it go to Marshall or does it go to Knox? It goes to Knox, as expected. And Justin has just fouled out of this contest. He doesn't like the call. And he looks over at the referees. But those dagger looks will do nothing but send Max Hitatake in the ball game as we usher in the final 2 minutes of this contest. Welcome to the Twilight Zone, the last 2 minutes. So ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Nice look there at Coach Taishiro. And there of Coach Michael. His team in a better position here, entering the final 2. Marshall makes the first. Brings the lead back up to 8. That's a double black eye there for Justin Knox. He fouled out and he sent one of the Brave Warriors, that individual there that you're watching, Marshall, to the free throw line for 2 shots. He makes both and the lead is back up to 9. No timeout's going to be called here by the Neophoenix. So Coach Taishiro has actually given them the play he wants them to run. Can they run it? Yamauchi puts up a hurried 3, hits! That's going to cut the lead down to 6. Now the San Neophoenix just want and need another stop. But Marshall's going to take his time together with McHenry. Marshall to McHenry. Extra pass. Kumagay for 3. A little bit too strong. His atake. It's tapped. It goes to Ravenna. Now just down by 6. With a 3-pointer here, they can make it a 1-possession ball game. They go inside to Harris. Harris against McHenry. There's no double. Up and under move. That's going to drop there for Harris. And a timeout will be called by Michael Katsuhisa. Wanted to make sure everything goes well on this next offensive thrust. Hawkinson back in the ball game. In there together with Marshall. They're the international imports. Together with Kumagai. We of course have their main man Yuta Okada. And that gentleman with the ball, Ryo Maeda. That's the finishing lineup here. And almost a lost opportunity there. Maeda's gonna lose it. Just when I was about to say that this five are the steadiest five for Coach Michael. They're gonna lose possession. Under a minute to be played here. 4-point lead enjoyed by the Brave Warriors. They're gonna make a substitution because they want to bring in number 31, Mitsui, who's taller and also a better defender. Not to mention the fact that Ryo Maeda has 4 personal fouls, so they don't want to lose him. They might need him further down. Tsuya gets it into Yamauchi. If you're just joining us for the San Neophoenix, Justin Knox has fouled out. So it's Elias Harris together there with Max Hisatake. Picks up his dribble. Yamauchi, another 3. Will miss. Hisatake with defensive rebound. That's kept alive by Harris. Yamauchi fires once again. Not that time. And where does it stay? It does. With the boys in red, Yamauchi just putting up those 3s. Not even thinking twice. And a timeout will be called now by the San Neophoenix. Pretty good looks there from Yamauchi. Let's see what Coach Taishiro designs when we come back. Welcome back to the final 26.7 seconds of this encounter between the Shinshu Brave Warriors and the San Neophoenix. Shinshu up by 4, San En with possession. Both teams in the penalty. 30 to trigger in the inbound. They got 14 seconds on the shot clock. They go inside. That's a poor pass. 30 was trying to thread the needle there, when they actually had an individual on top that could have received the pass easily and then run the play. Even with these 2 free throws, it's still going to be just a 2-possession ball game. Kumagai wanted to give them that 6-point lead though. He's going to come up short. There you can see and read the lips of Coach Michael screaming out, no foul, because it's still a 2-possession ball game. Even with a 3 from the San Neophoenix, even with a miss here from Kumagai, it'll still be a 1-point lead, and that'll force the San Neophoenix to still foul and play the foul game. But Kumagai is going to make the second. 30. They've got to rush. Good is going to bring it in for an easy 2. Yes! That cuts it down to 3. Now they got a foul. 30 doing a wise thing, getting the quick 2. And now they're going to need some misses from the free throw line. Right now as it stands, it's a 1-possession ball game. But 2 free throws coming up here for Josh Hawkinson. They're double checking something in the scorer's table. And then now they say, here are the 2 free throws for Josh. No problem there with the first. That foul there, that fan court side after that foul shot. Very happy. He's got that big Josh Hawkinson banner. McHenry there on the bench. Hawkinson for a 5-point lead. Gets it. Once again, Coach Michael says no foul. Now they're going to need some threes. Or a quick 2. Harris left open. Bang! How do you leave Harris, their best 3-point shooter, that wide open? On that particular instance, you've got to switch everything. He knocks it down, leads down to 2. 8 seconds remaining in this one. Watch it once again. Actually, there was no switch. There could be no switch because there was only one man, Hawkinson, defending up high. Exactly 8 seconds remaining in this one. They're going to advance the ball. So the San Neophoenix will have to go for the quick steal here first. If not, they've got a foul. Yuta. Try to make his move there. To be able to take a little bit more seconds off the clock. Quite surprisingly, not even a second got off. Because we have 7.3 remaining. That definitely took more than a second. 2 shots here for Yuta Okada. Essentially to ice the game if he makes both. To make it a 2-possession ball game. 84-82 is our score now, and they send in McHenry. A little bit more mobile in the open court. Not to mention also fresher off the bench. Okada makes the first. This one to seal the deal. To make it a 2-possession ball game. And we'll see how quickly the San Neophoenix are able to score. A 2 or a 3. That just could be it. Yuta Okada will be replaced. And in comes their tough defender, Kazuya Mitsui. And again, you can see Coach Michael saying no foul. They pitch it down. Harris to Ravenna. Yamauchi puts up a 3. Yes, he hits! Exactly a second remaining. And a foul is going to be called, and actually they should just call the game. First and foremost, he moved away from the defender. He moved away from Hisatake. That should have been the 1 second. But regardless, there was a foul. So they're going to say 2 free throws going to be given. And that, with no more time remaining, should end this ball game. So just 2 free throws. That's going to be the 4th personal on Max Hisatake. But really, all they needed to do, all they had to do there was to just get it in bounds. And once it has got inbounds, if you don't get the steal, it's ball game. Hisatake, though, is going to come up with a foul. If he made contact on the initial lunge, talking about the lunge from Hisatake, that maybe would have taken off a fraction of a second. So there should be 0.5 remaining in this one. But you can see, going away was Josh Hawkinson, which actually was a smart move. So this game should be over. But again, a smarter move from Hawkinson could have been, after taking that, he could have just thrown it to the other side. And while the ball was in the air, it would have been game over. But Coach Taishiro doing the right thing, possibly saying, with still 0.5 of a second here, they still might have some chance. But what do our referees say? I'm waiting. We're waiting. The Barker's waiting. And so they're going to say that, yes, the foul was committed. And they're going to put 0.8. I felt that should have been, personally, should have been less. But again, that's why the smart play from Josh Hawkinson, aside from holding on to this one, should have been, after he received possession, just throw it up. But that's all water under the bridge. Josh Hawkinson's got to make these 2 free throws, and does. Well, he makes the first at least. One final heave here. And let's see if this Hail Mary could be answered by the basketball gods. Well, he makes the second. He was trying to miss it. Looks like he was trying to miss it, which is actually a smart move. Pass goes awry. And officially, it will be a 3-point victory here for the Shinshu Brave Warriors as they get back-to-back victories over the Sun and Neophoenix. They're going to win this one with a score of 88-85. Hotly fought contest, but in the end, the Brave Warriors will make their fans here at White Ring extremely happy. As we take a look at the scoring by quarters, 2 huge quarters by the Brave Warriors in the second and in the third really was what helped them to victory. It was +7 in the second and +11 in the third. That more than made up for their poor 13 points in the first period, while yielding 25. But in the end, they were able to make the right adjustments, and that's why all smiles for Josh Hawkinson, Wayne Marshall, Anthony McHenry, and that gentleman there, Michael Katsuhisa, who we're going to hear from in just a little bit. Ko Kumagai with a good scoring outing here today. Yesterday, Kumagai had 5 assists and 3 rebounds. Today, he had 5 assists, but he also had 21 points. Another 20-point scorer for his squad was Yuta Okada. So 2 locals coming up scoring-wise, huge for their squads. Not to mention the fact that Hawkinson also contributed there with 15 points. Looking at Okada, he would finish with 22 officially. 12 points for Wayne Marshall. So everyone doing their job here for the Brave Warriors as they pick up another victory here, and they will now improve to 25-26. Now let's hear from Coach Michael Katsuhisa.
見事に勝利しました。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
とはいえ第1クォーターが13対25、なかなか重たかったんですが、そこから見事に跳ね返してくれましたね。
そうですね、出だしの、3円さんのプレッシャーは本当に素晴らしいので予想していましたが、本当に、彼らがハイエナジーでやっていましたけど、あの状況からカムバックできたことは本当に良かったと思います。選手の状態が心配で皆さんのエナジーが必要と、昨日言いましたけど、あの状態からカムバックできたのも、この今日の会場の雰囲気、皆さんの応援のおかげだと思っていますので、本当にありがとうございました。
大変個人的な感想で申し訳ないんですが、いつもよりもまたコーチの声がものすごく大きかったような気がするんですが、いかがですか？
いや、いつも通りだと思います。
What a nice statement there from Coach Michael Katsuhisa, saying first and foremost, we didn't expect them to come out that strong. And so we had to regroup, and I'm glad the team reached the necessary energy. And that's why they were able to make those adjustments in what we talked about, a strong second period and a strong third quarter.
本日の北斗特別賞、背番号
Well, now we can actually either talk to Kokumagai or that gentleman there, Yuta Okada. Both had tremendous ball games. Yuta Okada would lead them in scoring with 22 points, but not far behind was the 21 points of their starting point guard, Kokumagai. I think in this particular game, you give the award to both Yuta and Ko. Ko actually helped, not just with 21 points, he also had 5 assists. So he made sure that he got his teammates involved. But they decided to give it to Yuta, their main man. Now I guess we're going to hear from Yuta.
本日のタイトルパートナー、北斗特別賞、水野様ありがとうございました。さて、マイクはまだ出さなくて結構です。本日のヒーローアワードの発表です。
Well, they're not giving the mic, so I guess we're not going to hear from him.
ヒーローアワードは岡田。
And now we will. They kept us in suspense there for a little bit. So the Shinshu Brave Warriors have now won 2 straight after snapping a 2-game losing streak with the win over the Neophoenix yesterday. Now some awards to be given out, and it's going to go to today's hero, Yuta Okada.
ブレなく快適なマニフレックスのベストセラー枕を3年間の保証付き、キャリーホルダー付きで贈呈いたします。
He will take home that package as being the hero for this afternoon's contest. Once again, if you got any questions about the B-League, I'd love to be able to interact with you. You can send me a message on Twitter or on Instagram at Anthony Suntai. And here we got Okada once again being hailed. So I guess he's got 3 prizes. So a while ago he won PG, which is a famous pillow in Japan. And he's got another award. This one, it says on fire. So which means, I guess, he was really on target here today. He just pocketed all the awards. Give something to Kokumagai. Without him, they wouldn't have won this ball game. And now finally the mic. Oh, a while ago he got 10,000 yen
何か仕込んでます。
for a Japanese barbecue restaurant. Don't forget to give me a call.
では普通に聞きたいと
I'll
思います。
join you.
3つ
Here we
の
now
受賞
have
岡田
Yuta
祭りです。
Okada.
おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
やはり今シーズン最後のホームゲーム、気合が入っていたように見えましたが、いかがでしょうか。
はい、入っていました。
コーチにも聞きましたけれども、第2クォーター以降の見事な挽回、自分でも得点を決めるたびにどんな気持ちだったんでしょうか。
そうですね、まあ夢中になったんで、あんまりこうなんていうんですかね、思ってたのはないですけど、まあ追いつくことだけを考えてプレーしました。
今日はクロージングセレモニーがあります。また最後にブースターの皆さんへのお言葉を受けたまりたいと思いますので、ここで一旦終了でよろしいかと思います。岡田選手、おめでとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
あ、ごめんなさい、コールを忘れてました。岡田岡田岡田岡田、ありがとうございました。さて、この後今シーズンを締めくくるクロージング
Nice statement there from Yuta, and you can see the fans have not left their seats here at the White Ring. And Okada just talked about the fact that he tried to come out scoring well and show the fans a good few games, because their season will also be coming to a close in the next few days.
スタッフの皆さん、それではクロージングセ
The
レモニー
regular
の
season will be
お願いい
ending
たします。
in just a week's time, and then after that it's a championship, which means the playoffs. So the games are going to get even better in just a few weeks. So we invite you to join us for all the B.LEAGUE action in the next couple of weeks, leading all the way up to the final week of May. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's May. The first 4 months of the year just breezed by. And that's why the second half of the B.LEAGUE season is essentially just about to end. And then we move on to the next phase, the playoffs, the championship, wherein all those teams that qualified will be vying for this year's title. In just a bit, we're going to break down the numbers, but we're going to show you first some of the highlights of the first 4 quarters of play.
今シーズンのクロージングセレモニーへと移らせていただきます。
Well, the festivities, I think, still not yet done here. Well, this might be their final home game, and that's why they want to make sure that they give the fans everything they possibly can. Well, they are setting things up. They're still going to be doing a couple of things here before the afternoon is over. As we're trying to verify with the schedule here. So officially, they've got 3 more games. May 4 against Hiroshima, and then May 7 and 8 against the Shiga Lake Stars. And yes, both those games will be away. So they're going to be at the Hiroshima Dragonflies on May 4, and both their final 2 games at the Shiga Lake Stars next weekend. And so, which means this will be the final time that the fans will see the squad of the Brave Warriors. And you can see that there on the screens a while ago, they showed the closing ceremonies, is what it's being called. Here for the squad, that's in blue, the squad that has just picked up back-to-back victories here this weekend. Looking at the points-wise individual scores. Going to the winners, Yuta Okada had 22 points, backed up by Koku Magai with 21, and Josh Hawkinson at 15. For the losing San and Neophoenix, Harris had 23, 30 had 16, and Justin Knox finished with 12. In the rebounding situation, Marshall had 8, the same amount of rebounds as Josh Hawkinson, and 6 rebounds contributed by McHenry. For the San and Neophoenix, they were led rebounding-wise by Justin Knox with 6 and 3 rebounds apiece by Okada and Ravenna. In terms of assists, Koku Magai had 5, Josh Hawkinson had 4, and Yuta Okada had 2. For the San and Neophoenix, Yamauchi, who came up with 2 big threes in the final minute, came up with 7 assists. Sugiura had 2 coming off the bench, and Tsuya, a starter here today, would finish with 2. And breaking down the numbers, if you're interested, field goal shooting, the Brave Warriors shot 47%. Sanen actually shot better at 53%, but the San and Neophoenix will go down with a loss here. Breaking it down, Sanen shot much better, also from 2-point distance and 3-point distance if it's broken down. 61% as compared to 57% and 39% as compared to 28%. But the big difference was in the free throws. Brave Warriors were given 32 free throws. They made 26. The San and Neophoenix were awarded 13, making 10. That is a huge 16-point discrepancy from the free throw line. Look at more numbers. Rebounding-wise, Shinshu Brave Warriors had 35 as compared to 27. Assists, they had 2 more, 19 as compared to 17 for the San and Neophoenix. Steals, 12-8, also in favor of the Brave Warriors. Turnovers, just about even. 13 for Shinshu, 14 for Sanen. Points in the paint, +4 there for the Brave Warriors. And bench points, big discrepancy, 33 as compared to 22. As we now take a look at the closing ceremony for the Shinshu Brave Warriors for this season.
シーズン MVP は背番号24番 J4 ジョシュ・ホーキンソン選手です。どうぞご起立お願いします。そして前にお進みください。シーズン MVP 賞のプレゼンターをご紹介いたしましょう。日本ステンレス製鋼株式会社代表取締役
He came to play every single night and came up with tremendous numbers.
シーズン MVP 賞獲得のジョシュ・ホーキンソン選手には日本ステンレス製鋼株式会社様より賞金50万円の贈呈でございます。宮下様ありがとうございました。さあ昨日からの振りもあります。見事 シーズン MVP 賞に輝いた
Well, the Shinshu Brave Warriors pick up a victory here. They win it 88-85. That's going to do it here for our coverage. In behalf of everybody from the B-League, we'd like to thank all of you for joining us this afternoon. Till next week, take care. Have a good week ahead. God bless.
I'm happy to receive this award. I thank everyone for voting for me. I couldn't do it without the support from all my teammates and coaches and all of the fans who have been supporting us since the beginning of the season. So I'm very thankful to receive this award.
賞を受賞することができましてとても嬉しく思います。